Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to New Earth TV, kind of a special episode. I just wanted to say hello to you guys. It's been a while. It's been a few days since I've been on here doing another video. So this is not the official New Earth TV live, of course, because that happens on Fridays. But I went through quite an experience last night, and I thought I would just share that with everybody here today. So hello to everybody on YouTube and onto Facebook. If you're already a friend on my Facebook or follow me on Facebook, you're already aware that I did a post this morning, and I was talking about 30th century contact. So basically, what's happening right now is, what I've been doing the past few days is I'm actually getting into creating stories, creating comic books, right? Getting into some graphic design, learning more with art and all of that. That's really what I've been doing a lot, aside from my own inner work and all that. And one of the stories I'm writing is actually about the 30th century. So an idea came to me last night where I was going to just create light circuitry. I put that upon my brow, and I make a call out to summon a 30th century contact in that way. So when I went to sleep last night, I had exactly that. I had a 30th century contact. I was looking to see if maybe they could tell me something of their time, something of their century, because it's inspirational when I start doing the story. But that wasn't really what they were about. They really just wanted to share some information about the times ahead. I'm trying to remember it all. It was very much an empathic conversation. And there was a group of them. I'm thinking maybe about 5 or 6 of them. But I could see one of them was male, had kind of dark hair. But I was kind of like seeing like the Earth in the background, like the Earth of the 30th century. So they confirmed that they were of the 30th century, and that they were sharing some information. It is very similar to what Adronis has already shared with the 2021 Year of Transition video. They basically would agree with a lot of things that he already shared. But he said that this is just a very important time in your history. It's a very transitional time. People are going to start taking their power back. Government is going to be going through a complete and total overhaul. There's going to be a lot of protests. There's going to be a lot of gatherings. There's going to be just hundreds of thousands, millions of people all over the streets when you get into 2021, not just in the United States or Canada, but all over the world. It's almost like the protests of all protests, right? So this is a pivotal moment in your time of history. So they were just coming in and they were sharing all these kind of predictions, like, whoa, hey, I just wanted to know about the 30th century. I just wanted to know about you guys. And no, we got to tell you this, because everything that I get in regards to these contacts where they're telling me this information, it's like I'm contractually obligated to share it with you guys at the same time. Sorry, my printer's going off here. Contractually obligated to share this with you guys as well too. So basically that's what they were sharing with me. Again, there was about 5 or 6 of them. I'm trying to remember, because it's a dream, and sometimes you don't always remember all the things that were happening. But it was a very, very positive message, and it's going to be a shaky year, of course, as I've talked about with 2021. I've also just said that I'm not really into doing any of this prediction information anymore, because everything can just change so much. I just don't think anybody can accurately give a prediction about what is actually ahead right now. And that even goes for myself, and that even goes for Adronis, right? So even though I came through and Adronis came through with the 2021 video, I'm not hanging my hat on those predictions, guys, right? I'm not hanging my hats on what Adronis says. I'm not hanging my hat in regards to what I get for predictions, because those are possibilities, or even what anybody else comes through and says in regards to predictions. So really what I suggest, guys, is even when you're watching a 2021 video, take it with a grain of salt, because I can't guarantee that those things are going to come by. There's possibilities, but everything is changing so damn much. you can't predict it. It's not like it was a few years back, right, where you could kind of look at things and things were kind of going through a little bit more gradually. It's kind of like if I'm looking at this, with like 2014, 15, 16, and then we're moving all the way up into 2020. It's like this. Oh, wait, this is how it, right? And you're just all over the place, right? Everything is going like this. It's in a frantic, bubble circle going 350 miles an hour. Whereas in the past, it was kind of like this. You could kind of see things moving in that way. There was a good kind of applicable approach to what you could see coming on the horizon. Some Bubble says, "Are there any turtle aliens?" If there are turtle aliens, Bubble, I have not seen them. So I've bumped into a few reptilians and all that. Very loving reptilian beings, healers and such. Ones that kind of look like iguanas, ones that kind of look like newts or geckos as well too. But no, these were humans. I was talking to human beings in the 30th century. That's again, my intention was to connect with them. They came in, they said that we are for the 30th century and we're just sharing this information with you, right? Because it's very important. But like I said, they didn't really tell me anything of their time. What I did know is that, of course, they're very naturally empathic, very naturally telepathic, and that they communicate in this way. So yeah, but they just wanted to give me some information regarding the 2021 years. Like I said, they were really emphatic about it being a very pivotal year for humanity, like one of the most important years of our entire modern age, I would say, because this is the year where people start rising up. This is the year where people start taking their power back, where they start going through protests. There was large gatherings, rallies, etc. But it's really, really intense. And like I said, it's just a momentum from what they gave me. You guys do not have to believe me at all right? Because I get people like, Brad's saying this and and it's like they frame it on their wall because this is what Brad said, right? I'm like, guys, take that stupid thing off your wall. Right? So, like I said, I'm not really into the hanging out of predictions anymore. And I won't really do those kind of videos really anymore. But it's mostly just because this happened. And, I promised to share these things with you guys. And this is why I'm sharing it. Really, what I want to help you guys do is to create the reality that you prefer, is to create the momentum of energies of your path that you prefer. This is really what I've always been about. But again, the Jonas comes through, he gives predictions, and I get guidance and saying, Brad, this may be coming together. Get on your video, start telling people about this. I'm like, fine, I'll do it, God. And then I'm just, that's kind of how I'm feeling nowadays. When I was before, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's cool prediction. All right, I'll go ahead and I'll throw this in. But when I'm looking at this now, I'm like, oh, okay, fine, I'll get a video going and I'll tell people about this damn prediction. That's kind of my reaction to it now. Because I've just been doing it so much, right? And it's just basically not a phase of my life, right? I'm not on that train with a point of no return anymore. I'm not on the prediction trains anymore. And it's just really me helping people and empowering with healing, as I really want to focus on a lot more healing work, inner work, self-empowerment, self-realization, channeling, connecting with your higher self, connecting with God, connecting with Creator. That's really where I'm going. And I don't really care about the prediction stuff anymore. So like I said, I think the Earth Intelligence Report will probably reflect that. It will not be prediction based, right? And I don't want to deal with them anymore. I don't want to deal with this prediction stuff anymore. Because it's just so frantic. It's like trying to watch these light rays, speeding past you, and you can't do it. You cannot predict these things. Nobody can. I have not seen anybody really being able to do it. So like I said, this is why I say, if you guys have watched the 2021 video where Jonas says a lot of this stuff, it's great information that he shares, of course. But like I said, I can't guarantee. I don't know. Trump may still be in office in 2021 because momentum is changing right now. Because where Jonas and I were coming from when we were talking about that, yeah, it looks like Trump is kind of going to be booted from office or he's going to leave. That doesn't seem so likely right now. It feels like he may actually remain, right? Because there's a lot of changes going on. So, like I said, I think there's a lot of things that are happening right now. But like I said, guys, please don't hang your hat on my predictions, all right? And if you do, I'm going to put the hat back on your head. Okay? It's just a feeling. It's just sharing. It's just momentum. This is not a plaque for you to hang up on your wall. But I just thought it was fascinating that I got in contact with 30th century humans, and they gave me this information to share. They really just wanted me to, be aware of this, of what they were sharing. A pivotal time, important time, 2021, the year of transition. It's important. So this is what they can share with me, and this is what I wanted to pass on to you guys, just to do whatever you want. Okay, you don't have to even believe it if you don't want to. It's okay. But anyways, this is what's really been happening with me the past few days. Is I'm just getting into my creative work. Like, I have not stopped writing stories. I have not stopped writing. I have started to get back into my art. I've started getting back into creative. Like, I'm on this creative binge. It's so intense. And I'm seeing quite a few other people as well too, feeling like they're getting a lot more connection to their passion, a lot more, right? It's right just before the point of no return. A couple days beforehand, I just started getting this incredible surge to get back into my art, getting back into my writing, creating stories, right? I'm bringing a lot of my spiritual knowledge into these stories, and I basically want to create these stories and put them into the kind of entertainment arenas, so that it's kind of creating seeds for people and saying, oh, okay, there's star beings. Oh, okay, there's the Syrians, and there's the Pleiadians, and there's the Andromedans, and oh, okay, this is the capability of what humanity can do. This is what we can become, right? And this is really, it's kind of like inspirational stories that are kind of in science fiction, space fantasy settings. If you guys are familiar with me talking about the inbound interception, right? I've talked about that in the past. I'm doing that. It's now called the Adept Chronicles. And I'm also making another story as well, too. So I'm just in this flow for as long as it lasts. Maybe it changes after a couple months and I go back into something else. But nonetheless, this is something that I'm just loving right now, every single minute. Like, I don't want to do anything else. I'm just on the computer, typing, and drawing. But like I said, I'll be coming back for the New Earth TV Live, not this Friday, but the Friday after next. So that will be on January 8th. Now, on January 3rd, there is the Spirit Ambassador Classroom. Okay, it's the 4th module. You guys can go to New Earth TV Live, and you can go ahead and check it out. All right. So sign up on New Earth TV Live for free, newearthtv.live. And then when you sign up, you got your free account. Just go to the events, and you'll see the event there for the Spirit Ambassador Classroom. It's this Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. All right, so feel free to go ahead and sign up for it. It's free. And we'll be talking a lot about nature communication, working with nature, energy, healing through nature. It's going to be a really, really exciting classroom, that one. So, and like I said, I'll be back here after the holidays are done. I'll probably do a lot more videos. But right now, I'm just like in major creation mode and just letting the creative juices flow as well, too. So again, through the point of no return, I hope you are all doing well. I've heard from some people saying, oh, Brad, I'm having a little bit of a shaky ground here. Well, you know what? It's okay to have shaky ground, because I've been in shaky ground in the past as well, too. We need to go through shaky ground. We need to go through hard times. We need to go through the idea of realizing that we are a torch in the pitch black darkness, all right? And you are just amping up your torch. How do you do that? Love, compassion, forgiveness, right? We know this. Bcr technique, TC technique, black ball method, right? Inner work. We know all of this. And like I said, if it's you committing, that's the one thing that you need the most, okay, is your commitment to change, right? If you're like, oh, okay, there's the BCR TC technique and yeah, it's okay. Well, then you're not taking it seriously, right? Then you're going to basically stay in this kind of field of survival mentality and uncertainty and, trudging through thick mud, so to speak. If you really are serious in changing yourself, even though now it's the point of no return, if there's even a grain of that change that exists within you, you can still be profoundly transformed. Post point of no return, okay? The people that I am not helping anymore are the people who don't want to change, right? I'm not interested in helping those people, right? They've already made their choice. They've already followed their path. They've already decided this is what I want to do. I'm going to rely on government. I'm going to rely on these things. And I'm going to depend on people. And I'm not going to work with myself. Well, then I'm not interested in working with you at all, right? It's the people who want to change. It's those people who say, yes, I want to learn more about this, Brad. Help me out with it. Great. I'm happy to be on it. It's exciting for me to help you get guys like that, girls like that. Okay. It's why I'm here. It's why I do all this stuff. But like I said, I'm just getting past that whole prediction stuff, because to me, it's just, I'm saying this in a nice way. It's a complete and total waste of time, right? It's a complete and total waste of time to look at the idea of prediction stuff. Like I said, I run this video because, I get that guidance to do so. But I couldn't care less about predictions anymore, because right now it's the important realization that we're here and we're now and we're creating everything. And like I said, that prediction can just fly away quicker than a feather in the wind, right? And again, that's why I will not really put my focus on prediction-based crap anymore. But like I said, when I get guided to share this stuff, with contacts of 30th century Earth, they'll tell me, Brad, please, tell this to people. Fine, I'll tell it to people, and then done. We're getting it over with. Okay, because there is seed planting to it, and I get that, but I just don't really care for it anymore. So again, my focus is empowerment, realization, helping you guys every step of the way. I know some people are actually asking for some healing here as well too. Well, why don't I go ahead and do that? Let me just scroll back up here. I think I asked for somebody. I think I saw somebody who was asking for a healing energy. Let me see. Okay, this is from Rhonda. Rhonda says, hi from Arizona. Can I get a healing? Rhonda? Rhonda, if you're still there, you can update me on what you need. If not, we'll just do kind of a general healing for you. Okay. So Rhonda and anybody else who wants to join me as well right now, this is actually what we'll do instead. We'll just do a quick group healing, okay, for everybody. So let's place our hands upon the center of our chest. Let's take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, once again, deep breath in. Deep breath out. And one more time, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, relaxing yourselves and breathing normally. All right, and just bring your focus and awareness now to the base of your spine. All right. And again, feeling those black etheric roots coming out to the base of your spine, going all the way down the bottom of your feet. Okay, coming out through the bottom of your feet, deeply into the earth, and connecting directly to the heart of the earth, the core of the earth. All right. I haven't done this in a while, and it feels good, so I'm happy to do this again with you guys. All right, so now that we have connected the cords directly to the heart, we're now going to scan the body from the top. Okay, and we're just being aware of anything on the surface, any black liquid dense energy that you may feel. Okay, just giving yourself that scan, going all the way from head to toe. And if you feel any of that black liquid, again, that represents tension, stress, anxiety, anything uncomfortable on the surface, just guide that energy with your thought, put it into the base of the spine, let it run through the course of the black roots, and just letting it leave your body, just giving your love and appreciation, thanking Mother Earth for transmuting this dense surface-based energy for you, and just feeling it leave and going directly into the heart of the earth where it becomes white light. Okay, just giving yourself a moment now to picture that. Feel all that dense energy leaving the feet, going all the way to the center of the earth, seeing it being transmuted into white spirit light as it reaches Mother Earth's heart. Okay, and we bring that brown energy of the earth moving up through the black roots, connecting directly to the feet, up to the ankles, up to the knees, connecting directly to the base of the spine. And of course, we're going to work with the chakra centers. Okay. Now, again, a person asked me, well, Brad, why do we spin the chakra centers counterclockwise when we do this? Because we're aligning to spiritual energy, right? When you're looking at the clockwise direction, all right, let me just do it clockwise from my perspective. Okay, this is clockwise from my perspective. This is grounding energy. This is material energy. This is physical energy. Okay. When you do it in the counterclockwise direction, which is counterclockwise in my perspective, this is spiritual energy. This is taking the material energy and bringing it up into spirit. And that's what we're doing. We're calibrating ourselves so that we can be receptive to spirit light. Okay. So we are doing that now with the root chakra. Okay. So I just want you to see the color red within your mind. Okay. Like an apple red. Just seeing like a pool, a liquid pool of red, apple red energy. Okay. And you're just taking your finger and you're swirling it counterclockwise. Why do we go it counterclockwise, guys? Because we're working with material energy to bring it up into spirit. Okay, we're calibrating our chakras to moving it into spiritual direction. All right. So again, we take our finger counterclockwise 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why do we do it 7 times? Because there's 7 chakras, and doing it in the 7 repetition because 7 is a very important natural cycle of life. Okay. Now we move up into the navel chakra, which is colored orange. All right. So you're seeing that orange liquid pool in your mind, taking your finger, swirling it counterclockwise 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, moving up now into the solar plexus chakra, colored yellow. Okay, pool of yellow energy like a lemon. Counterclockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Moving up now into the heart chakra, colored green like grass. Okay, counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, moving up now into the throat chakra, aquamarine, sky blue. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Moving up now into the third eye chakra, ocean blue. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finally, moving up into the crown chakra, colored violet. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, bringing our focus now down to the abdomen, right into the navel area. Taking a deep breath in, lifting that energy up as you put it into the crown. Exhale, feel the crown opening up, feeling rainbow light cascading down the body, going all the way down to the bottom of the feet. Okay, moving up to the perineum. Connecting now to the heart space and just concentrating for a moment on your heartbeat. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Feel the toroidal field expanding. Top of it above your head, bottom of it below your feet. And again, with our hands upon the center of the chest, around the area of the heart, we're again looking behind the heart. There is the particle of God, the particle of spirit, the Christ throne. Right? You are taking a deep breath in. You're feeling the light charging up. Exhaling, projecting that light into the toroidal field. And now you're seeing that toroidal field spinning softly, slowly, counterclockwise. Okay, and seeing the spirit light imbued directly into the toroidal field. And now you can call upon spirit, okay, because your chakras are spinning counterclockwise. You're receptive to spiritual energy, all right? And you can command spiritual energy to help you with whatever you require, okay? Everybody can do this. Just follow what I tell you here, step by step. And the spirit energy is here. You can command it, okay? That's the nature of spirit. That's the nature of God. God is like a little child, and it wants to be commanded, right? And you can command God. God, there's a problem with my shoulder. Help me work together with it. Let's clear out the issue. I forgive it. I release it to you. Let it be done. Okay? You just commanded God. You just commanded Creator. You just commanded the divine. You just commanded Source. All right? Mother, Father, God. Whatever you want to call it. It's all the same. And you just did it. Okay? That's how simple this is, everybody. Okay? Commit to this, and you will be able to make this the most incredible thing in your life, because you are spirit. You are communicating with the divine. It's you. It's who you naturally are. All right? So let's take another deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, now we're going to do the black ball. All right? So the black ball technique is taught in the Spirit Ambassador classroom. I'm pretty sure many of you have already accessed the videos there, okay? If not, go check it out. Now, in the past, you saw how I was working with the hands, right? Where I basically get you guys to work with the hands, and you put that energy into the hands and you clear it out. Well, not this time. This time we're doing the black ball technique, okay? So, with your hands upon the center of your chest, I want you to see a black ball contained in the center of your chest, okay? It's a hollow black ball. Okay. Why black? Because black is universal to holding all contrasts of energies within it. It is non-discriminatory in regards to what it contains inside the ball. The black energy representing that void. Okay. So now that we have the black ball here, we're now going to see a root coming out through the bottom or through the top or through the sides, whichever you prefer. And you're going to connect to that area within your body that you feel you want to work on. Okay. So if it's something in regards to an emotional area, you just kind of look at it. You kind of get a feeling of where that may exist in your body, right? What is your body feeling when you have that emotional energy in your perception, right? Well, I feel like there's a flutter in my heart. I feel like there's a grumble in my stomach. Okay, well, that's where we go. Okay, that there's a bit of a twitch in the back of my neck. Okay, well, that's where we go. Okay, so you're just discovering an area within your body that you want to clear up. Some of you may just connect to the organs. Okay, you may look into your liver, saying, I want to get the metals out of my liver. I want to get the toxicity out of my liver. Well, then we see it as black liquid. Okay, and we attach a root there. That root is going in and around the liver entirely. And now we see that black liquid, and we're commanding that black liquid. Okay. Before, of course, we command that, we're going to do the apologetic affirmation. But once we do that, we command that energy to go directly into the black ball. Okay. So first thing right now, so I want you to find your area. Okay. Put a root in that area. All right. And it's wrapping itself around, inside and around. All right. Now that we have done that, we're going to do the apologetic affirmation. Right? Why do we do that? Because the more humble that you are to your body, the more that your body is going to work with you. Okay? It's going to work with you, and it's happy to work with you. It wants cooperation. Cooperate with your body. And that's what's going to make it feel amazing. Okay? This is, again, what I've taught you guys many, many times. We just have to get into the natural commitment, the natural habit to do this constantly. Okay? If you're bothered by something, you have these free tools at your disposal. You meet somebody who's bothered with this, you share my video with them. And you tell them about this. Just do this. Just try it. It might make a difference for you. All right? It's not going to cost you anything. It's free. All right? So please, guys, pass these videos on. The black ball technique, the healing videos, Bcr, TC technique, pass them on. Share them. If you know a person who's going through suffering, is having a very hard time, tell them, just do this. It's really simple. That's why I create these things, to make them as simple as possible, and they are free. Free, guys. Free. Pass it along. Okay? I have to give you guys that reminder, little nudge there. Okay, so let's do the apologetic affirmation together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Repeat after me. I apologize to my body for being neglectful regarding this condition. I ask for my body's forgiveness. I ask for my body's assistance to clear away this condition, releasing it to spirit to be completely forgiven and purified in harmony. And so it is. Okay? See how easy that is, guys? Simple apologetic affirmation. Of course, you're being sincere. How your body is going to relinquish all of that black liquid dense energy now. All right? So now you're putting that black liquid dense energy directly into the black ball. Okay? So you're feeling it going through the roots. The roots are absorbing it directly into the black ball, and it's being stored in the black ball. If you cannot visualize this, don't worry about it. Just feel it. Just know that it's happening. Okay? It's now in the black ball. And I'll give you guys a couple moments now just to put all of that energy in the black liquid, in the black ball. Seeing all the black liquid, dense energy going into the ball. Okay. Now, this again is something that you guys can repeat after me. You're commanding spirit to release this energy. All right? So I'll do this nice and slow, should you guys want to repeat after me, okay? So what I do is I create a chi ball, and this is my God ball. Okay, this is what I'm connecting with God, connecting with spirit. God, spirit exists within this chi ball, and then it gets released when I apply it. Okay, so you guys can do the same thing if you want. So I'll say this very slowly. I command God's spirit light to cancel out, eliminate, neutralize, and purge all of the black liquid dense energy inside the black ball of my chest. Releasing that energy from my body, putting it up into spirit to be purified and forgiven in totality. Apply. Okay, deep breath in, deep breath out. All right. How are you guys feeling? All right, you're feeling better? And that's showing that the black ball works. Okay. So what is the science? What is actually happening in the black ball? In the black ball, with all this energy that's happening, we're canceling out old vibration and we're welcoming in new vibration. So after a person is finished with the black ball technique, they'll want to go ahead and do a BCR technique. Okay. So where you're basically bringing in love energy and you're accumulating it. Like I said, when you're born into the world, you are the essence of innocence. You are neither loving nor lacking. Okay. So love is something that you accumulate into your life. It is not just brought into you. Okay. You have to accumulate it. You have to walk the path of love, right? If it's a golden path directly in front of you, you have to move your feet. You have to start walking that path. And there's another path. There's the path of lack. You have to start walking that path as well too. Okay. And of course, where there's a lot of lack in the body, we are counteracting it with love. That is love's nature. Love's nature is to counteract, is to be a counterbalance, to clear away all of the negativity, all of the lack within ourselves. Okay. So if you guys are feeling better, don't thank me. Thank yourselves. Okay. I'm just a guide. I'm just showing you a door. This is the power that you have within yourself. This is the ability that you naturally possess, right? But you come to me because really you don't trust yourself, right? And I want to help to encourage you to trust yourself. Because if we don't trust ourselves, we're not going to commit to change, right? Even if we trust ourselves just a little bit, that's a beginning. That's a good thing, right? You may not be, oh, I'm 100% totally and trusting of myself. No. You know what? I got a couple of percent, maybe 5%. Good. That's a start. And we can work with that. And as we see this starting to build a lot more and you realize that you're doing this a lot more, that trust is going to move up. Okay. So start from 0 at 1%, 2%, 10%, 20%, 50%, 100%. All right. It's going to happen as long as you commit to this. You're the gatekeeper of your life. Every single one of you watching this right now, you're the gatekeeper. You're the caretaker. You're the creator of your reality. There's nobody else here. It's you. All right. We're sharing a space body to body, but I'm in my own universe. I'm in my own perspective. You're in your own universe. You're in your own perspective. You can never have my perspective, and I can never have yours. That's showing you the proof that you're in your own universe. All right. You're the God here. You have to bring in your godliness. You have to exercise it. You have to practice it. You have to commit to it. And you let it become your natural way. That's your freedom. That's where freedom is. Not constantly looking outside and saying, oh, this is what's happening to the world. Who gives a crap? Right? You're creating your world. You make your world exquisite rather than constantly looking through a looking glass. Oh, this is what's on my media. I don't care. This is what another person says reality is. I don't care. It's about what I say. It's about what my reality is about. It's about where I decide to bring my life because I'm the only one here. And now as I start to live like that, I'm free. I'm boundless. I'm not at the mercy of government. I'm not at the mercy of my parents. I'm not at the mercy of teachers or educators or anything else of that nature. I'm free. I decide what works in my life. I make these things happen, right? That's it. That's you empowered. That is you being a God. And that's what I'm here to teach you guys, because that's how I live my life. And it works. And that's the reason why I'm sharing this with you guys, because this has radically changed my life for the past 12 or so years now. And it's been incredible. And this works because I've seen it happen. I know you guys can too. All right. One more thing I'm going to teach you guys before I wrap up today. There's actually a very good YouTube creator out there. His name is Forrest Knutson. Okay, I'll try and spell his name for you. I think it's Forrest. His last name is Knutson, Knutson. Okay, I would suggest you guys check out his channel. Okay, he is an incredible teacher. Okay, he's a yogi as well too, but he's a Western yogi. I've been watching quite a few of his videos. It's very, very impressive. Again, the name is Forrest Knutson. Okay. There's a technique that he was actually showing people, and I've tried it myself, and it works quite good. It's actually what stimulates the spirit eye within yourself. Now, I'll do my best to try and demonstrate this on camera for you. Basically, what you're doing is you're looking to put your pinky fingers just right on the edge of your eyes, okay? So not down here, okay? They're right on the corner of your eyes, just like this, okay? So what I do is I take my index fingers, I put them just right on the area of the ears, like this, okay? Middle finger here, ring finger there, okay? And then you just put your thumbs down just below the chin, and then you take your pinky fingers just like this. I close my eyes, and I just gently press, okay? And you want to do this in a dark space. As you do this in a dark space, you're just feeling that pressure, and you're just sitting with like this for as long as you feel you can. And as you're putting that pressure towards the corner of the eyes, this again represents a particular mudra. And if you actually go to the ashrams, they teach you this technique, right? This is where he learned it as well too. And you're just applying a little bit of pressure. You're in a dark room, okay? So very little light at all. And you're putting that pressure, and you're actually seeing the spirit light, your inner eye starting to open, okay? So a lot of people over the years have asked me, Brad, what's a good way to wake up your third eye? This is one of those ways, okay? There's other ways as well too, where you can take your thumbs like this, and you can use your index fingers like that. And then again, just kind of having it like that as well too. There's that way. There's another way that I've discovered as well too, is where you're taking your thumbs like this, and you use your knuckles, okay? Very, very gently, going the edge, and you're just pressing down, okay? And that too duplicates the spirit eye meditation or mudra in that way. So this is just my own special version, because we're not really stimulating other areas of the face. We're just putting the thumbs here so they can rest, and we're just gently pressing the knuckles into the edge of both eyes, but we're not doing it hard, okay? Just light pressure, little bit by little bit. And again, in a dark space, you will actually start to see the spirit eye. You'll see light coming through you, okay? I would suggest you guys try it out, okay? Look at Forrest Knutson's channel. I am going to see if I can get in touch with him very soon, because I wouldn't mind interviewing him. He's quite a very, very wise individual, right? So I really appreciate his channel. I'd suggest you guys check it out as well too, okay? Forrest Knutson, okay? Someone says, I already follow Forrest Knutson. Great. He's a great guy, right? I really love his videos. He's very, very knowledgeable as well too. So guys, thank you so much. This is really what I wanted to share with all of you today, just in regards to this announcement with the 30th Century Contact, and of course, updates on the channel, and of course, little extra stuff there with the black ball technique and Forrest Knutson recommendation. All right. So again, guys, join me January 3rd, okay, for Spirit Ambassador Classroom Module 4. Okay, I will be taking Q&A, but it's mostly just in relationship to what I talk about in the class. But again, January 8th is where I'll be back for New Earth TV Live on the Friday, okay? And the Adronis Q&A will be coming back as well too, all right? Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Much love to you all, and I'll speak to you again in another perspective of the now. Take care.